There's a person who can't stop thinking about you right now, and I mean they are absolutely consumed by thoughts of you. You might have felt their energy pulling at you. Maybe you've been catching yourself thinking about them at random moments, or perhaps their name keeps appearing everywhere you look. This isn't a coincidence. What I'm picking up in the energy right now is so powerful, and I need you to understand something important: the distance between you and this person. It was never about you not being enough. It was never about them not wanting you. In fact, it's the complete opposite, and today's reading is going to reveal exactly what's been happening in their heart and mind during this time apart. Hello, beautiful souls. This is Crystal from Spiritual Infusion Guidance. The very first thing I'm hearing from your person's energy is this: in my eyes, you are irresistible to me. I've never been so attracted to someone like I am to you. And I want to pause here because this isn't just surface level attraction we're talking about. This goes so much deeper than physical chemistry, though that's definitely present too. This is a soul level magnetism that neither of you can explain with logic or reason. For many of you watching this reading, when you first met this person, something extraordinary happened. Maybe it was a look across a room, maybe it was a conversation that felt like coming home, maybe it was just a moment where time seemed to stop. There was a click, a spark, an undeniable recognition. Some of you might describe it as feeling like you've been struck by lightning, this sudden, overwhelming surge of energy that took your breath away. Your souls recognized each other from another lifetime, and what you're experiencing isn't really meeting someone new, it's remembering someone ancient to your soul. Now, I know many of you have been confused. You've been hurt. You've been wondering why someone who seems so connected to you, someone who clearly felt this intense attraction and chemistry, would pull away or create distance. And I need you to hear this clearly. Their withdrawal had absolutely nothing to do with their feelings for you fading. In fact, what I'm picking up is that they pulled away precisely because their feelings were so overwhelming, so intense, so all-consuming that they didn't know how to handle it. Your person is saying, I didn't run away from you because of my lack of desire or lack of attraction for you. I ran away because it was all too overwhelming for me. They're showing me that in that initial connection moment, they could literally see their entire life unfolding before them. They saw forever with you in a single instant, and for someone who might not have been ready for that level of commitment or intensity, it was terrifying. It wasn't that they didn't want it. They wanted it so much that it scared them. They're also expressing deep regret right now. I should have spoken to you about it, but I didn't, and I have a lot of regret for all of that. This person knows they didn't communicate well. They know they left you confused, possibly hurt, maybe even questioning your own worth or what you did wrong. And they want you to know you didn't do anything wrong. This wasn't about you being too much or not enough. This was about them needing time to process the magnitude of what they felt and what this connection means. What's been happening during this time of separation is actually quite beautiful. Your person has been doing inner work. They've been in a period of deep self-reflection, and they've been releasing fears and doubts and old programming that told them they weren't worthy of this kind of love. For some of you, this person carries wounds from their past, maybe from childhood, maybe from previous relationships, that made them believe they would inevitably be abandoned or that they couldn't maintain something this precious. But something is shifting now. The energy I'm picking up is that this person is finally listening to their heart instead of the fearful chatter in their mind. And their heart has always been whispering to them that you're the one, that you love them, that they can have the most beautiful life imaginable with you by their side. Those whispers are becoming louder, clearer, more insistent, and they're finally ready to listen. Now, for many of you in this collective reading, there's something very specific coming through: an age difference. Not all of you will have this, but for those who do, please pay attention. Your person wants you to know, I don't care about our age gap. I'm finally listening to my heart. Whether you're older and they're younger, or they're older and you're younger, they're telling me that this numerical difference means nothing to them anymore. Maybe at first it was one of those logical reasons their mind used to create doubt or distance. Society has so many opinions about age gaps, doesn't it? But your person has come to understand something profound. Souls are timeless. You and this person have been connected across multiple lifetimes. You've loved each other before, you've found each other before, and that instant recognition you both felt, that was your soul saying, yes, I remember you, and here we are again. It's time for us to experience life and love together in this lifetime. The physical ages of your current bodies are truly irrelevant when it comes to the ancient connection your souls share. Your person is describing you as the complete package. They see how well you fit together, like two puzzle pieces that were always meant to connect. They're using the imagery of yin and yang, the divine masculine and divine feminine energies coming together in perfect balance and harmony. What one of you brings, the other complements. Where one of you is strong, the other provides support. Where one of you dreams, the other helps make those dreams reality. This is what they see, and this is what they've been preparing themselves to fully embrace. During this time apart, they've been getting ready for you. They've been becoming the person who can handle the intensity of this connection without running. They've been working on themselves so they can show up for you in the way you deserve. And now they're reaching a point where they feel ready to fight for this love, ready to prove themselves to you, ready to build something lasting. I crave only you. I'm determined to make you mine forever. This is the message coming through so strongly right now. Your person doesn't want anyone else. They've tried to move on. For some of you, they may have even attempted to distract themselves with other connections or by throwing themselves into work or other activities. But nothing compares. Nothing satisfies. Nothing feels right because their heart, their soul, their entire being is oriented toward you. Let me share what the cards are revealing about the specific energy and timeline of this situation. The Two of Swords appeared, and this is such a significant card for where your person has been and where they're moving toward. The Two of Swords often shows someone who's been in a period of indecision, someone who's been sitting in stillness, maybe even isolating themselves while they figure things out internally. This card represents that quiet space your person has been in, that place of contemplation where they've been working through their fears and doubts. But here's what's important. The Two of Swords is also about decision making, and it's a card of two-way communication. What this tells me is that the time of silence is ending. Your person is coming out of this introspective period, and they're ready to open up the lines of communication between you. They understand now that you can't build a relationship in silence, that you can't create a future together without talking, without sharing, without being vulnerable with each other. For some of you, this communication might start small. Maybe it's a simple text message, a comment on social media, or finding a reason to reach out that feels safe to them. For others, this might be a more direct approach, a phone call, a heartfelt letter, or even showing up in person. However it begins, know that this person is gathering their courage to break the silence because they understand that communication is the bridge that will bring you back together. The stalemate is ending, the stagnation is lifting, your person is ready to move forward, and they want to move forward with you. Then Temperance came through, and I actually got chills when this card appeared because it's so perfect for this connection. Temperance is one of the most beautiful cards in the tarot deck when it comes to divine partnerships and soul connections. This card is all about alchemy, the blending of two essences into something greater than either could be alone. What Temperance is showing me is that your souls are already united in the spiritual realm, in what we call the 5D space. In that higher dimension, you and this person are already together, already merged, already experiencing the fullness of your love. And now it's time to bring that spiritual union into your physical 3D reality. It's time to make manifest what already exists in the realm of spirit and soul. The chemistry between you is part of this alchemical process. That instant attraction, that magnetic pull, that feeling of being unable to get this person out of your mind, these are all signs of the deep soul alchemy that's at work. You're not just two random people who happen to be attracted to each other. You're two souls who have been connected across time, and your chemistry is a reflection of that ancient bond. Temperance shows balance and harmony. It shows divine masculine and divine feminine energies coming together in equal partnership. Neither person dominates, neither person diminishes. Instead, you elevate each other, you bring out the best in each other. And your person has been learning this during your time apart. They've been learning how to be a balanced partner, how to show up with both strength and vulnerability, how to honor both their own needs and yours. This card is also about patience and divine timing. Even though your person is moving toward you, Temperance reminds us that the strongest bonds are built gradually, with care and intention. This isn't about rushing into something impulsively. It's about building a foundation that will last, creating something that can weather any storm because it's forged in the fire of spirit itself. Now the Tower appeared, and I don't want you to be afraid of this card. So many people see the Tower and immediately think something terrible is happening, but that's not what's coming through here at all. The Tower is about breakthrough moments, sudden clarity, and necessary change that ultimately leads to something better. Your person has been having major breakthroughs recently. They've been having those aha moments where suddenly everything makes sense. All the confusion, all the fear, all the reasons they've been holding back, they're seeing through all of it now. The Tower being struck by lightning in the traditional imagery of this card that represents illumination, sudden understanding, divine intervention, clearing away what no longer serves. Remember how I mentioned that instant spark when you first met? That feeling of being struck by lightning. Your person is experiencing another lightning strike moment right now, but this time it's striking away all their resistance, all their doubt, all their fear. They're seeing clearly now in a way they couldn't before. They understand that trying to run from this connection or deny what they feel is actually causing more chaos in their life than embracing it ever could. The Tower brings swift, sweeping change. What this tells me is that things are about to shift dramatically in your connection. The period of separation, of silence, of uncertainty, it's coming to an end more suddenly than you might expect. For some of you, this change could happen within the next 6 days. For others, it might be within the next few weeks. But the energy of the Tower indicates that when this shift happens, it will be unmistakable. There won't be ambiguity. Your person will make their intentions clear. This card also speaks to the way your person has been transformed during this time apart. Old versions of themselves, old patterns of behavior, old fears and limitations, all of this is being struck down, demolished, so that they can rebuild themselves as the partner you deserve. This isn't about small adjustments. This is about fundamental change in how they approach love, relationships, and their connection with you. The Seven of Cups appeared next, and this card is showing me the inner world of your person's thoughts and emotions. This is a card of dreams, visions, fantasies, and possibilities. Your person has been spending so much time envisioning a life with you. They've been daydreaming about your future together, imagining scenarios of what your life could look like. But the Seven of Cups shows me this is more than just idle fantasy. They're seeing specific images where you might live together, how you'd spend your weekends, what holidays would look like with you growing old together. They've thought about the practical things, whose place you'd move into, or if you'd find somewhere new together, how you'd blend your lives, what compromises you'd each make. And they've thought about the beautiful things, waking up next to you, hearing your laughter every day, building memories together, traveling to places you've both wanted to see. For some of you, your person has also been fantasizing about you in more intimate, passionate ways. They miss your touch. They miss the physical chemistry between you. They replay moments of closeness in their mind, and these memories fuel their desire to reconnect with you. But what the Seven of Cups is really telling me is that your person has moved from just fantasizing to actually choosing. This card can sometimes indicate someone who's lost in possibilities and unable to make a decision, but in the context of all these other cards, I'm seeing that they've sorted through all the different possibilities and they've chosen you. Out of all the cups, all the options, all the potential paths their life could take, they're choosing the one that has you in it. Then we have the Seven of Wands, and this is where your person's energy really shows their determination and commitment. The Seven of Wands is a warrior card. It's about standing your ground, fighting for what matters, defending what you believe in, and refusing to give up even when facing obstacles or opposition. Your person is ready to fight for this relationship. They're ready to fight for the opportunity to prove themselves to you, to show you that they're serious this time, to demonstrate through their actions, not just their words, how much you mean to them. The Seven of Wands tells me they understand that they may face challenges in winning you back. They know that trust, once broken or damaged, needs to be rebuilt through consistent action over time. This card also suggests that your person might need to overcome external obstacles or opinions. For those of you with an age gap in your connection, the Seven of Wands indicates that your person is ready to stand up to anyone who questions or criticizes your relationship. They're done caring about what society thinks, what family members might say, what friends might advise. They found their courage and they're determined to stand firm in their choice to be with you. The Seven of Wands is ruled by Mars energy, the planet of action, drive, passion, and warrior spirit. This isn't someone who's going to approach you tentatively or half-heartedly. When they come back, they're coming back with full conviction. They're going to pursue this connection with everything they have. They're going to be persistent, determined, and unwavering in their efforts to show you how much you mean to them. This card also tells me that your person has developed a new level of confidence during this time apart. They're no longer the person who ran away in fear. They've worked through those fears, they've built themselves up, and now they're ready to stand in their power as your partner. The Page of Wands came through, and this card is showing me how your person sees you and what they miss most about being around you. The Page of Wands is energetic, enthusiastic, adventurous, spontaneous, and full of life. This is how your person perceives you, as someone who brings vitality and excitement into their world. They miss your energy so much. They miss the way you light up when you're talking about something you're passionate about. They miss your sense of humor and the way you can make them laugh even on difficult days. They miss the spontaneous adventures you'd go on together, whether those were big trips or just deciding on a random Tuesday night to try a new restaurant or explore a part of town you'd never been to. Your person sees you as a free spirit, someone who embraces life fully and isn't afraid to try new things. They love this about you because it inspires them to be more open, more adventurous, more willing to step outside their comfort zone. When they're with you, they feel more alive, more creative, more capable of anything. The Page of Wands is also a fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Now, you don't have to be one of these signs for this reading to apply to you, but I am picking up that for many of you watching, either you or your person has fire sign placements in your chart. This fire element represents the passion, the chemistry, the spark that exists between you. What your person misses most is that playful banter you shared, those inside jokes, the way you'd flirt with each other even after knowing each other for a while. They miss feeling like a kid again around you, excited, curious, full of wonder about what experiences you'll share next. Moving into the oracle cards now, and the first one that appeared is inspiration. This card confirms something I've been feeling throughout this entire reading. You are a tremendous source of inspiration in your person's life. You inspire them even now, during this time when you're not in direct communication. They think about the times you encouraged them, the times you believed in them when they didn't believe in themselves, the times you saw potential in them that they couldn't see. Your faith in them has been a catalyst for their personal growth and transformation. Even during this separation, when they're doing the inner work I mentioned earlier, you're part of what motivates them to become better. You inspire this person to dream bigger, to take chances, to believe that they deserve happiness and love. Before you, they might have been settling for less in various areas of their life, in their career, in their relationships, and how they treated themselves. But knowing you, experiencing your energy, seeing how you move through the world, it's awakened something in them. This card also tells me that you're going to continue inspiring them in the future you build together. You're the person who will encourage them to pursue dreams they've set aside. You're the person whose belief in them will give them courage when they're afraid. This is part of why you're so important to each other. You don't just love each other, you elevate each other. The love card appeared, and honestly, this is the most straightforward message possible. This person loves you. They love you deeply, profoundly, completely. This isn't infatuation or attraction alone, though those elements are absolutely present. This is real, genuine, soul-deep love. For many of you, this was a love at first sight situation. In that initial moment of connection, your person felt love bloom in their heart instantly. Now, they might not have said it out loud, they might have been too afraid or too confused by the intensity of what they felt, but their soul knew immediately that you were their person, their match, their destiny. This love has never diminished during your time apart. If anything, it's grown stronger, deeper, more certain. The distance has actually clarified for them just how much they love you. They've tried to ignore it, tried to move past it, tried to tell themselves it was just temporary or not that serious, but they can't. This love is the most real thing in their life. The love card is also telling me that this person is ready to be vulnerable with you now. They're ready to say those 3 words if they haven't already, or if they have, they're ready to say them again with even more conviction. They want you to know without any doubt that you are loved, cherished, adored. The attraction card confirms everything about the physical and energetic magnetism between you. This attraction is operating on multiple levels simultaneously. Yes, there's physical attraction. They find you incredibly beautiful or handsome. They're turned on by you. They're drawn to your physical presence. They love your eyes, your smile, the way you move, the way you laugh. But beyond the physical, there's an energetic attraction that's even more powerful. Your energies complement each other perfectly. When you're in the same space, there's a palpable shift in the atmosphere. Other people can often sense it, that electric quality in the air when you're together. This attraction is also soul-based. Your person can look into your eyes and feel like they're seeing into the depths of your being. They're attracted to your spirit, your essence, who you are at your core. This is the attraction that transcends physical age, appearance, or any other surface level factor. The attraction card is also reminding us that this magnetism is mutual. You feel it just as strongly as they do. You've both been feeling this pull toward each other even during the separation. It's like an invisible thread connecting your hearts, constantly tugging you back toward each other. The magnetic card takes this even further. This isn't just attraction, this is a magnetic force that's literally drawing you back together. Think of two magnets that were pulled apart but are still within each other's field of influence. They're constantly being pulled back toward each other, and the closer they get, the stronger the pull becomes. Your souls are magnetizing you back toward each other right now. On the spiritual level, your higher selves are actively working to bring you together in the physical realm. They're orchestrating synchronicities, creating opportunities for reconnection, and influencing both of you to make choices that lead you back to each other. Your person is feeling this magnetic pull intensely. They might be thinking about you right when you're thinking about them. They might feel inexplicably drawn to places where they might see you. They might find themselves making decisions that unknowingly bring them closer to crossing paths with you again. This magnetic connection is also why this relationship has such staying power. Even when you're apart, you're never really separate. You're always connected through this invisible but powerful force that ensures you'll find your way back to each other, lifetime after lifetime. The desire card is pulsing with intense energy. Your person desires you on every level, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They desire your body, yes, but they also desire your time, your attention, your laughter, your dreams, your future. They desire a life with you. This desire has been building during your time apart. It hasn't faded, it's intensified. They've been longing for you, craving your presence in their life. This isn't just wanting to be around you occasionally, this is desiring to integrate their life with yours completely. The desire card also indicates passion. When you come back together, the passion between you is going to be even more intense than before. All of this time apart, all of this longing, all of this pent-up emotion, it's going to translate into a deeply passionate reconnection. Your person desires to show you how much you mean to them. They desire to make up for lost time. They desire to create new memories with you to build the future they've been envisioning during the separation. The spontaneous card mirrors that Page of Wands energy we saw earlier. Your person loves how spontaneous you are, how open you are to new experiences, how you embrace life with enthusiasm and curiosity. They miss this quality about you so much. You're the person who says yes to unexpected adventures. You're willing to try new things even if they seem a little scary or outside your comfort zone. You live in the moment rather than always needing everything planned out perfectly. This spontaneity keeps life exciting, and your person craves that excitement that only you bring to their world. When you reconnect, your person wants to embrace more spontaneity themselves. They want to match your energy to be the kind of partner who can keep up with your adventurous spirit. They've realized during this time apart that life is too short to always play it safe, to always stick to routines and comfort zones. This card also suggests that your reunion might happen in a somewhat spontaneous way. It might not be carefully planned out. It might be a moment where emotion overtakes logic, and they just have to reach out to you, see you, tell you how they feel. Finally, we have the yearning card, and this just amplifies everything we've been talking about. Your person is yearning for you. They're longing for this connection. They feel this deep ache in their soul that can only be filled by you. This yearning keeps them up at night. It's the first thing they think about when they wake up. It colors everything they do because no matter what else is happening in their life, there's this constant undercurrent of missing you, wanting you, needing you in their life. The yearning card tells me that this person has reached a breaking point with the separation. They can't do it anymore. They can't pretend they're fine without you. They can't continue moving through life with this yearning unfulfilled. And that's what's propelling them toward action, toward reaching out, toward fighting for this relationship. This yearning is also beautiful because it shows that what you share isn't something that can be easily replaced or forgotten. It's not something they can just move on from. You've left an imprint on their soul, and they're yearning to reunite with you because you're irreplaceable to them. Now, I'm getting some very specific messages for some of you watching this reading. These won't apply to everyone, but if they resonate, please pay attention. For some of you, your person or you have the letters O or F in your name. This might be a first name, middle name, or last name, but these letters are significant to your connection. I am getting the zodiac signs Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries very strongly. Either you or your person likely has one or more of these signs in your chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements. There's a message about summer coming through. For those of you watching this in winter or spring, summer is going to be a significant time for your connection. If you're watching in summer or fall, the message is about remembering a summer connection or anticipating next summer. I'm seeing the number 6 repeatedly. This could mean 6 days, 6 weeks, or the 6th of a month. This is a significant time frame for communication or reconnection. For some of you, there's a message about financial blessings coming your way independent of this relationship, but your person wants to share in celebrating these blessings with you. There's a very specific message for someone whose person works in a creative field or whose person has been pouring themselves into a creative project during this time apart. This project or work focus has been partly a distraction from missing you. Someone watching this is going to receive a message late at night after 10 p.m. when your person finally works up the courage to reach out. Don't be surprised if it seems random or out of the blue. They've been drafting and deleting messages for days or even weeks. Before we close, I want to leave you with some empowering reminders. While your person is doing their work and moving toward you, I want you to continue honoring yourself and your own journey. You are whole and complete on your own. This person adds to your life, but they don't define your worth or your happiness. Trust in divine timing. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The time apart has been necessary for both of you to grow, to learn, to prepare for the lasting relationship you're going to build together. Stay open to receiving love, but also maintain your boundaries and your self-respect. When your person comes back, make sure they're coming back with the maturity, commitment, and consistency you deserve. Know that you are protected spiritually as you move through this journey. Your guides and angels are supporting both you and your person, orchestrating everything behind the scenes to bring you together when the time is right. Financial and material blessings are also on their way to you. The universe is supporting you in multiple areas of your life right now, not just in love. Stay open to opportunities and trust that everything you need is coming to you. That's all I have for you today, beautiful souls. I hope this reading brought you clarity, peace, and hope. If this message resonated with you, please subscribe to Spiritual Infusion Guidance so you don't miss future readings. Your support means the world to me. Sending you so much love and light on your journey. This is Crystal, and I'll see you in the next reading. Blessings to you all.